everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for the good old classic, Cosmic Encounters. This game is 42 years old. I think it's a little older than that. This is just the 42nd anniversary edition. Of course, that being a Hitchhiker's Guide reference. But this, amongst a few other games I'll be unboxing, are not mine. They belong to a friend of mine's who, well, there's a whole shelf of board games off camera there that aren't mine. My friends leave a lot of games here, like more than just this one friend. And that entire shelf is full of games like that. So she said I could go ahead and unbox these. This is the same friend who let me unbox the expansions to Fog of Love. But here we go. I'm not the biggest fan of Cosmic Encounters. It's something I'll play once in a while, but it's definitely one of those games that I like to watch. The more RNG there is to a game, the less I want to play it. And I've stated that in previous videos. But I basically look at this one the same way I look at social games, where it's just like, I don't think I'll enjoy this, but I'll enjoy you guys enjoying it. Mind you, this is a heavily improved version of the game, component-wise. Mechanically, it's the same thing. So, yeah, just to explain, just to show how old the 42nd edition is. Winter 2017 catalog. Why did they put those in there? You guys got a website. We know how to find it. Alright, so we've got a quick start guide. The objective of this game is you're one of various alien races. You have 5 planets. Your objective is to control 5 non-home planets, and I think you have to still control 1 home planet. This game ends kind of like Flux does, but it's got a lot more elements to it. The RNG is purely within cards and stuff like that, and it's got a lot of gambling, negotiation. You're going to want to work with people, or people are going to want to work against you, more so based on your positioning and your race. So here's the rulebook. That was a quick start guide. Then we've got some sheets of punch-outs. So 3 boards to be precise. Some of these I don't even recognize, because the last time I played was actually before this edition came out. And I've watched it play since then, but I wasn't paying too much attention. It was board game night at the local store, so I was doing other things. But there are sets of each planet. They're just generic planets. They're actually color-coded to go with the, the set of 5 you'll get. Or they're color-coded on one side, at least. I'm just now realizing they're color-coded on each side. It's just a lot more thorough on this side. These tokens, I have no idea what they are. They could be stand-ins for the ships. And then we've got another board of basically the same thing, just different color planets. And then we get into the more unique tokens, including one other regular planet. This actually isn't one of them. I don't know what that is for. It's probably one of the specific races. I know a lot of these tokens are. But this is the general discard pile for your ships. It's like a void or something. And this is the, okay, everybody get here, warp gate. It's the attack. Then the rest of the box is currently mostly empty, but it's got a lot of nice trays. And starting with what else is in here. Think. We've got ships. When I last played, this is one of the bigger component upgrades for this version. These were plastic, and I think they were all just flat color, like they are in this, but they were not. So these are more crystal, or a crystal-like plastic. They're translucent. It's actually kind of cool. And the great part about them, this was, because I think this is the same exact molding, they stack real nice. Because they've got a little button thing on the top, and then there's a hole in the bottom. It's really hard to see with the translucent ones, as I'm realizing. At least on camera. So there's 1 for each color, or 1 bag for each color. Those are all the ships you get. Looks like a lot more ships than what was available in the older version. To my knowledge, this also includes all of the original expansions, which makes more sense because here's all the races. I'll get to those later. Because first, here's the cards. Here's where the real randomness comes in. Oh good, they're just in a Ziploc bag. They're not wrapped up or anything. So, all the cards have numbers on them. And I think it's usually your attack value, high number wins, you have a hand of cards, and, like, these are the normal ones. Then you get into a lot of abnormal cards. These are the basic modifications. These are the artifacts. They're basically one-time superpowers. And these I'll get to in a second. The colored ones I don't recognize, so I have no clue what those are, but they're definitely for each of the colors. We've got a wild, a special, some text, and I'm guessing these are a bunch of different variants, because they're just list of things on them. They're probably, like, Quick Start is the first one, but then it's like Brains versus Bronze, and it looks like these might be recommended races for these play types, rather than actual rules. So that pile that I set aside, these are all the race-specific cards. You play with them regardless, last I remember, or you just play with the ones that are in play. And they all have a wild half and a super half. The wild half is basically as a race that's not that race for that card, use their power. The super half, though, is do an improved version of it if you are that race. And many of those are very game-breaking. But on to the last thing, the races. This is kind of the meat of the game, or at least in terms of the asymmetrical part of it. The meat of the game is the ships and conquering planets and the cards, but like, this is where the asymmetrical part comes in. Every last one of these is a different race. And the great part is, so here's the race card. A long-winded text of, like, you know, your power, a description of your race, the backs are all the same, but they've got some really nice layout on the front here. So, beyond what I just pointed out, in the bottom here, we've got who it affects, that bit in blue. Next to that, whether or not it's optional. And then down here, when it would happen, what phase of the game. And then, even better, turn the card upside down. This is what's pointed towards all the other players. A quick one-line summary of what this race does. And that's all of these. Now, what I don't know is, so there are, I'm guessing it's difficulty or strength, because there are a bunch that are yellow, about the same amount that are green, and a much smaller amount that are red. So I'm guessing green, yellow, red, easy, medium, hard. You that to play or power levels. I don't know. That's my guess. I know, I remember some of these were really complex. Like, and others were extremely straightforward. But that's everything in the box. This game doesn't actually have a lot to it, but it's a good old game. If you don't mind some random elements and negotiations, I really recommend this game if you just want a nice, quick, simple game. A slight warning to this game. The time frame on the box lies. This game can go potentially infinite. It is up to the players, the deck, and everything. It can also go extremely quick, so just keep that in mind. Like, every time somebody goes, how long is their game going to be whenever it's getting played at the store? My reaction is it's Cosmic Encounters. 5 more minutes, 5 more years. Whatever. Regardless. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. Either way, you'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as if you want to see a how to play video of this, or a playthrough or anything like that. I don't know if I'll ever do a detailed overview video of this game, even though it will probably be sitting here, even though it belongs to a friend. Because there's just so much. But if people really want to see that, I can try to do one. No promises on that. If you want to see any other videos like this, be it my unboxing videos, my board game overviews, or my painting videos, and anything else that I do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.